next. And good evening. We'd like to welcome you to Pacific Coast League Baseball. It is the third game of our 5-game series between the visiting Oklahoma City Dodgers and your San Antonio Missions. Tomorrow is a 2:05 first pitch game. Don't forget, we'll wrap up the series on Monday morning, as we'll wrap up the first homestand in the 2020 baseball season. Missions on the road, they'll head for a 7-game away series. They will travel to the Omaha Storm Chasers. And then it is the Iowa Cubs. Iowa Cubs for a 3-game series, Omaha for 4. Missions return home on Tuesday, April 21st, as they'll take on the first 7-game homestand, as they'll play host the Iowa Cubs for a 3-game series. Missions will be greeted by a 4-game set on Friday, April 24th, for a 4-game series against the visiting Omaha Storm Chasers. Go online now and purchase and print tickets from home. Also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. And right now, fans, get out your line scorecards, because tonight's, here's your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Oklahoma City Dodgers. Leading off for center field, Armis Wagner. Batting second, the second baseman, Johnny DeBose. Jeg Gorko will be the first baseman, Gorko at first. Batting fourth, the third baseman and cleanup batter, Ricky Rodriguez. Rodriguez at third. Andrew Toles will be in right field. He'll bat fifth for Oklahoma City. Toles in right. Left fielder is Kyle Garlick. Garlick in left. Austin Barnes will be the Dodgers catcher. Barnes catching. Batting eighth is the Oklahoma City shortstop, Elvis Perez. Perez at short. And then tonight's starting pitcher, batting ninth, Orlando Estrada. Estrada on the mound for Oklahoma City. And now here is your starting lineup for your San Antonio Missions. Leading off at third base, Domingo Zepeda. Ben Gamble will be the left fielder for San Antonio. Gamble in left. Robert White will be at second base, batting third. White at second. Tyler Austin will be at first base, batting fourth for the Missions lineup. Austin at first. Tyrone Taylor will be the cleanup batter. He'll bat fifth in center field. Batting sixth in right field, Jeremy Hawkins. Hawkins at right. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Tyler Saladino. Saladino in short. Batting eighth is the cleanup hitter, Reggie Humphreys. Humphreys in catching. And taking the mound for the San Antonio Missions, batting ninth, Freddie Peralta. Peralta on the mound for San Antonio. And that is tonight's starting lineups. Alright. Game 3 of this 5-game series. Don't forget tomorrow, Sunday afternoon baseball. 2:05 first pitch. Enjoy the game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really full hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Digging in, Amos Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Trying to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Stepping into the box, Johnny DuBose, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 7 gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in now, Domingo Zepeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for the
first.
Missions, the third baseman, Domingo Zepeda.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Batting
Mark,
second,
what do you have on this
the
group
left
in
fielder.
front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right, DuBose, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Good pitch
the
right there to
second
run the
baseman,
two-seamer in on his
Robert
hands and bunch him
White.
up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Robert White. Popped up, Jerko in foul ground, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading off for the
Ricky
Dodgers,
Rodriguez. He'll
the
get to
third
take
baseman,
his first cuts here.
Ricky Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. Gamble on the move. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And you
That's
talk
it.
about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Now at the plate, Andrew Tolles. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 41.
At the plate, number 41. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Strike out.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He's set to lead
Leading
off
off
the home
for the
half for
mission,
the second.
the first baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Estrada is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly
Batting
today, the
fifth,
best arm resides
Wilson.
out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Into the box now, number 12, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the
Batting
breaking ball. Number 12
the right
goes
fielder,
down for the second
Jeremy
out in the bottom half.
Hawkins.
Stepping in, Jeremy Hawkins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wagner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Barnes is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Strikeout.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Elvis.
Now to the plate, Elvis Perez. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Two up, two down on strikes in this
Batting
inning.
ninth,
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Orlando Estrada.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Orlando Estrada. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To first on his own is Austin, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Tyler Saladino, 7, 8, and 9 to start
Leading
the home
up
third.
for San Antonio,
not much going on offensively so far for these guys.
Tyler
6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the
Saladino.
lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Tolles in pursuit. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first one of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
In now, Reggie Humphreys, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to
Batting
keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite base hit.
Into the box, Freddie Peralta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Count is 1-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
One there on to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Stepping in now, Domingo Zepeda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ben Gamble would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. Line towards center field. Wagner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Amos Wagner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 12 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Dubose.
Into the box, Johnny Dubose. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's their first hit of the game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back
Now batting,
fastballs.
the
Hitter
first
was able to
baseman,
keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Line to the right side, but foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That's
a ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ricky
Stepping
Rodriguez.
in and ready for another shot, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. DuBose leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs,
Now
the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. And now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. DuBose rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. Take the lead with
The offense.
high in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ben
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Now another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Barnes. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So digging in now, Robert White. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher,
Now
because you have to
first
cover
baseman,
both pitches if you're a hitter.
Tyler
You have to cover the off-speed and the
Austin.
fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's the ball.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Count is full.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because
Number
if it's
12.
put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, number 12, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
In now, Elvis Perez. He swings and grounds it to short. And a glove flip for 1 to Austin for the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Orlando Estrada.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Orlando Estrada. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well,
Now batting,
but now he's mixing in
number
a base
96.
hit late in the game, giving his manager options of whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Amos Wagner, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it
batter,
into the
5,
outfield for a base
second
hit.
baseman, Johnny Dubose.
Into the box, Johnny Dubose, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Hawkins.
Leading
and
off
they'll
for
need
the
him to
mission,
get something going here.
the right fielder, Jeremy Hawkins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited
number
about.
13.
Yeah, rally can begin with a single swing of the bat.
Tyler
This might be their chance right here. They
Saladino.
struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Tyler Saladino, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Hawkins stands at second with no outs. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try
The
to be
catcher,
aggressive
number
off this guy. But
33.
he's taking full
Reggie
advantage of that. He's pounding the zone
Humphrey.
with strikes. And right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Reggie Humphreys, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy.
Now
You have a
batting.
base open with the pitcher on deck.
Ready.
Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now
and
batting.
time will be called
Third
here as the
baseman.
pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready once again, Domingo Zepeda. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Now batting.
Great work
Left
to do a
fielder.
job right there.
Ben.
He's not a big power bat, so he was
Gamble.
looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Striding into the box, Ben Gamble, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready on 0-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Look out, that nearly just took his nose off.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Ricky Rodriguez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Andrew Tolles, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 popped him up. Humphreys is over to take a look, but this will land untouched. Jerko stands at first with 1 out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down. Another 1-2 delivery. Right side, but it's well foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. Well hit to right, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now
that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, number 41, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Two out here and a runner at second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the
Now
6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right.
Barnes.
He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
At the plate, Austin Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Perez.
Now at the plate, Elvis Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility.
Your
Diego
attention, please.
Bourbon answers
Now
the call to
pitching for
pitch
the
here in a
mission.
big spot. He inherits
Number
a
1,
bases loaded jam,
Diego
but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Bourbon.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now 6-3.
and it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Orlando Estrada.
Standing in now, Orlando Estrada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Four runs here in this half inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. Dodgers lead this one 6-3. In now,
Leading off
White.
for the mission,
He's 0 for 2 with a
second
strikeout in this
baseman,
one.
Robert White.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your
Now
leadoff
batter,
hitter.
first
Shows some
baseman,
great patience and
Tyler
discipline, making the pitcher
Austin.
labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Tyler Austin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely
Now
no
batting,
part of the 3 or 4
number
hole
12.
hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in to try it again, number 12. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
White at second, Austin on at first with nobody out. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 is a ball down and away.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there,
right
and a walk is the result.
Jeremy.
Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Caleb Ferguson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Jeremy Hawkins will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch, and a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Tyler Saladino waits on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter.
Wow, they went to the pen
shortstop,
because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping in, Tyler Saladino, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. From the stretch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1, here's the pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
Catcher.
If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Reggie Humphreys.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
0-2, here it comes. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit hard to short. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. 7th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-4. Back for Pacific Coast League action on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Amos Wagner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and it's now 7-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, the second baseman, Johnny Dubose.
Into the box now, Johnny Dubose, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Gamble is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Stepping up to the plate, Jed Jerko. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ricky Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Rodriguez. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
William
attention, please.
Hammond comes on to
Now
pitch here with
pitching
one
for the
man
mission.
gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 28, William Hammond.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Good
The batter,
range showing off
the
into
right
the hole
fielder,
right there.
Andrew
That's not an easy play,
Cole.
but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Andrew Tolles as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Hammond, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, and a slider. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another try at 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still even at 2-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you
Now
that
batting,
is so frustrating.
number 41.
He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in once again, number 41. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hawkins has it in his sights, makes the catch, and
Ladies
that'll
and
retire
gentlemen,
the
it's
side.
time
So
for the
one run
traditional
here on 2
seventh
hits,
inning
including the home run. No
stretch.
errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Oklahoma's out in front here, 7-4.
Your
Tim
attention,
Ruffin
please.
gets the call from
Now
the
pitching
pen to
for
take
the
over
Dodgers.
on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
2, Tim Ruffin. Big
Sammy
hitting for your
Sargent
mission.
is up off the bench as
Number
he'll be asked to
21,
get something started in the
Sammy
home half of the 7th.
Sargent.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A bouncer to the left side. Rodriguez has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Domingo Zepeda.
Ready now, Domingo Zepeda. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he touched out a walk.
The batter, the left fielder, Ben.
At the plate, Ben
Gamble.
Gamble. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan?
Now
that was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Robert White, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Tolles, and no one will track it down. Zepeda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lambert
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching
start
for
the 8th.
mission, number 34, Bobby Lambert.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. 2
Leading
hits and
off
3
for
at-bats
Oklahoma
for him
City,
in this one.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 out.
The batter, the shortstop, Elvis Perez.
Elvis Perez will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hawkins giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good
in.
hustle to make the reaching grab and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Your
Tyler
attention,
White
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the
Hitting
pitcher
for
here.
Oklahoma City, number 28, Tyler White.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 96.
So striding forward now, Amos Wagner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Line drive to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 7-4. JT Jaguar is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, JT Jaguar.
Striding in, Tyler Austin. He'll have a new pitcher
Leading
waiting
off
for
for
him
the
as we
mission,
begin their half of the 8th.
The first baseman, Tyler Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate.
Now
Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder
Number
right
12.
there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, number 12. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since
The
he's
batter,
come out of the pen to start
the right
this inning.
fielder,
That's back-to-back
Jeremy
Ks, and he's making it look
Hawkins.
pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So striding in, Jeremy Hawkins. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Rodriguez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 7-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Johnny DuBose, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
DuBose.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a
Now
leadoff
batting,
knock. You
the
got
first
the
baseman,
lead. You have a chance to
Jed
add on in the later
Jurgo.
innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Jed Jurgo. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Ladies
Porter
and gentlemen,
Turley is
your
forced onto
attention,
the mound
please.
now following the
Now
injury.
pitching for the missions, number 8, Porter Turley.
close. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least these guys are ahead.
In now, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws. Not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box, Andrew Coles. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Dylan Floro.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 33.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in the switch hitter, Reggie Humphreys. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0 now. Floro, 28 years old. He's got a sinker, a slider, a four-seam fastball, and a changeup. And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Your
David
attention,
Freitas
please.
will get a chance
Big
to
hitting
swing the
for
bat
your
here, and
mission.
he'll do it in a good spot
Number
as he has
66.
runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Freitas.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Saladino on second, Humphreys at first with no outs. Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
All right.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Standing
Now
in now, Domingo
third baseman,
Zepeda.
Domingo
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
3 runs already home here. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. The relay. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bacon
your
takes the
attention,
mound
please.
as he's been called upon
Now
to pitch.
pitching for Oklahoma City, number 21, JBaker.
Settling in now, Ben Gamble. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
So it was a strikeout looking there.
Now
Ben
back,
Gamble is
second
dealt
baseman,
with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Robert White. Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 and a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with two gone now.
First
Pretty
baseman,
textbook breaking ball
Tyler
for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Tyler Austin, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well.
Come on, y'all.
Ready with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. DuBose is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Cox
please.
takes the mound as he'll be the first man to
pitching,
pitch here in extra
number
innings.
7, Tyler Cox.
Digging in, Andrew Tolles. He's working
Leading
on
off
a
for the
1 for
Dodgers,
3 thus
the
far.
right fielder, Andrew
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tolles.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Ground ball right side. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Digging in, number 41. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ball 2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Elvis Perez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Rips this one to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-7 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Shelby Mosley will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Amos Wagner will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Perez over at second. Mosley is over at first with 1 away. Hit toward the right side. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Johnny Dubose.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Dubose. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Second and third, 2 away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gamble going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are,
Ladies and
D-Row,
gentlemen,
but boy, when the
your
weather starts to warm
please.
up and the ball starts jumping
Now
out like
pitching
this,
for the
it's
Vikings.
clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great
Taylor.
approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Oklahoma's out in front here, 12-7. Kurt Whitting is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box now, number 12. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Fielder.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 14.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Hawkins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right, waiting on it his toes. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Saladino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra.
And Oklahoma City wins it.
As they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Oklahoma City Dodgers with a big 17-hit attack. Jack Bacon takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this ball game concludes in a nasty defeat for the San Antonio Missions. San Antonio tied the ball game in the bottom half of the 9th inning and brought the extra innings into place at least one last time, trying to win the ball game, and yet got overconfident in trying to win. Well, the San Antonio Missions will lose this one in their first loss of the season, still leading 2-1. Round Rock leading 1-2, as this one was pretty much in the works. Oklahoma City will take their first win, so they will still be in the 1-2 position. Well, you gotta say, tomorrow is our afternoon game. We will have our 2:05 first pitch. Don't forget, on Monday, we are wrapping up this 5-game homestand, and the Missions will move to Ohio. And gotta say, this 3-game series, and then the Omaha Storm Chasers right after that. Hey, Hendrix 10, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So do gotta say, we will bring up, oh, correction, Iowa is where the Missions will go. And do gotta say, they will start their 3-game series, and then the Omaha Storm Chasers will be their 4-game set. Don't forget, we will be starting up AA baseball beginning on the new season of Texas League baseball. And gotta say, we are so super excited for that. And that will do her for here. Well, tonight's game, 12 runs, 17 hits for Oklahoma City. San Antonio, 7 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. And time of this ball game recorded 4 hours, 18 minutes on the time clock. So, gotta say, that right there was pretty good ball game. The Missions had a fight in trying to come back in the bottom half of the 9th inning. They had the winning run at the 2nd out, but that run was left stranded as this one hitter tried to come in and intervene and end up failing as they went into extra innings. The guys say this ball game was a hard fought between two teams. Oklahoma City and San Antonio both played a fair game. San Antonio ends up losing in the long run. Well, we are back here tomorrow at 2:05. The gates will open at 1:30. So that gives you plenty of time to get a soda or nachos, whatever you're getting, for the ballpark foods. Well, this is it for Saturday Night Baseball. Hope everybody has enjoyed the third game of this 5-game series. Don't forget, we have 2 more. Missions will be on the road after the final 2. They'll head to Iowa, and then they'll head to Omaha for the 7 away game set. The Missions will return home as they will take on the visiting Iowa Cubs and the Omaha Storm Chasers. This 7-game homestand begins Tuesday night, April 21st. And that is going to be some pretty good baseball for the Pacific Coast League. Hey man, just wanted to tell you I love your vids and the reason why I play minor league baseball this show. Well, thanks Hendrix. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. There you go, Hendrix. Got a subscription. And also, you're added as a moderator. Congratulations, man. You well deserve it. Yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, April 29th, the Missions will be at Oklahoma City, and they'll begin a 5-game series at Oklahoma City. Monday, May 4th, will be another 8 away game series, Nashville and Memphis. OMG, thanks. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. And that will be a... Dang. Gotta say, the Missions will not be back home until Tuesday, May 12th. So, Jiminy Christmas. May 12th will be the first of 4. And we got to find out who this announcing team is. And do gotta say, we're gonna find out. Saturday, May 16th, will be the first 4 against the visiting, we will be at Round Rock Express, AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. Missions return home for a 9-game homestand, beginning on Thursday, May 21st, as the San Antonio Missions will take on the visiting 5-game series, the Iowa Cubs. And the Missions will take on the visiting Round Rock Express, beginning on Tuesday, May 26th through May 29th. Missions will leave to head to Omaha as they'll take on a 4-game series, and Missions return home taking on 5 beginning in June with the Memphis Redbirds. So our debut of AAA baseball is really good. starting a brand new series and the first year of Advance Forward to AAA ball. Don't forget our minor league baseball. The show will debut the Midland Rockhounds play host the Arkansas Travelers beginning in just a couple of weeks. We are early in baseball recording, and do gotta say, hope everybody enjoys these gameplay streams as we are getting back into the mood for baseball. I do gotta say, one last time here in good old San Antonio, 12-7, Oklahoma City wins this game here tonight. So, as we say always, we will say goodnight, and we will see y'all in the afternoon tomorrow for Sunday baseball.